So could you please share with us the brief about today's event?
Okay. So there is a DST sponsored program called National Mission on ICPS, Interdisciplinary Cyber Physical Systems, that plans to spend large amount of research money to about 25 selected higher education institutions in the country. Right? And IIT Guwahati is one of them. Right? So what the program envisages is each of these institutes will specialize in certain particular aspect of cyber physical systems. Right? So it's there in IIT Kanpur, IIT Delhi, IIT Bombay, IIT Madras, IIT Hyderabad, and so on. So we at IIT Guwahati are focusing on underwater technologies. Right? Underwater technologies could be building structures underground, underwater, welding of structures underwater, coming up with vehicles that go underwater, could be for tourism, could be for inspection, right, and so on. Right? And so, as part of that, we are developing a series of technologies, and that will lead to startups and activities in this broad area. So today, a high power team has come from DST, Department of Science and Technology, to review the work, right? And if they find that the work is good, satisfactory, they will recommend for the next round of funding. Otherwise, so such a review team will visit all these 25 institutions to measure progress, and they will recommend this institution has done well, can be given more money. This institution has not done well, so they need to be told about their problems, and so on, right? And so this is a very important day for us, because a high power committee from DST has come.
Okay, so as it is the very first time in India that IR classes are going to be certified, so what role does IR classes play in this certification?
First of all, Indian Register of Shipping is a national classification societies, and we are this year we are 50 years we are actually celebrating. So 50 years Indian Register of Shipping is actually giving the kind of a service to our different shipbuilders and your ship productions and all these things. So here, when we are talking about this underwater welding, this is one of the typical cases where industry may require to go to this repair of their all products underwater, because this type of things is maybe this is the first time India we are producing such type of courses and that type of technologies. So what is happening, being a classification society, we have certain guidelines, and based on these guidelines actually we do lot of tests, and after being the test is done, we produce that certificate which will be worldwide valid.
So as it is for the very first time that IR classes are will be certifying IIT Guwahati technology and innovation part. So what is your view for that?
Yeah, it is actually the whole process of developing the skills to produce the skill set within the in the community for underwater welding. Because what happens, there are often various structures underwater which cannot be taken up, say for all the offshore installations. So there is a huge demand for this, that the repair work to be done underwater. So repair means essentially identifying whatever the faults and then repairing, so which involves welding. So welding underwater itself is a different technology that way than welding on the surface. And you need skilled diver, professional divers, not the what do you call that tourist recreational diving. No, it's a professional diving. Here we are training people who can go to a depth of around 30 meters and do the welding. So we come up with this. Why? Because in India, still we do not have any organized, any such facility where people can train themselves. So this was jointly developed by us at IIT Guwahati Technology Innovation Hub and Neel Diving Academy of Kochi. And then what happens? We train the people. Here, like the certifying, you study at IIT Guwahati, the certificate the director gives after full successfully completing. So here, after successfully completion, a, a accredited body should be there who will certify. So we have chosen Indian Register of Shipping, whose certificates, whose job is this essential. So, and their certification is valid globally.
Exactly.
Globally, there are many such classification societies: Lloyd Register of Shipping, American Bureau of Shipping, Detnos Editors, etc., etc. But naturally, we chose Indian Register of Shipping. Ultimate goal is to, as our Prime Minister says, that Atmanirbhar Bharat, which I fully believe in that, we should be self-reliant.
Exactly.
So it's a one small step towards that, as far as offshore underwater installations and repairs are concerned. So
And
that's
it is a very big thing for IIT.
It's a very good initiative taken by IIT. In fact, there are so many. I believe there are 23 IITs now. But well, we could initiate it here with the help of all the associate people associated with it.
It will be the
it's a
first
great-
time in India.
It's the first time in India. Oh yes, sure.